Hello movie fans and welcome to Lost in the Reel. Today I'm going to be talking about IFC Films' dystopian sci-fi Vesper. Will this kind of slow burn cerebral science fiction work for general audiences? And does this film bring anything new to the genre? Let's talk about it. Vesper is written and directed by Bruno Samper and Christina Biozeit. It stars Rafaela Chapman, Richard Brake, Rosie McEwen, and Eddie Marsan. After the collapse of Earth's ecosystem, Vesper, a 13-year-old girl struggling to survive with her paralyzed father, meets a woman with a secret who will force her to use her wits, strengths, and biohacking abilities to fight for the possibility of having a future. The new dystopian science fiction film Vesper caught my eye many months ago when its first trailer was released. It is so rare for us to get original independent genre fare with visuals that look this good, so I was definitely intrigued. My only worry was that this film would end up going overboard on the CGI and dazzling imagery, and forget about telling a captivating story. So I am pleased to announce that not only is Vesper a visual marvel, but it is also a riveting and intelligent tale that will surely please fans of the genre. The film follows the titular Vesper, a brilliant young girl who lives on the outskirts of a society brought to ruin through an ecological disaster. She spends her days tending to her bedridden, paralyzed father, whose consciousness has been transferred into a flying drone, and works on bioengineering her own garden. But everything is upended when two Citadel dwellers crash land near their home, at once bringing hope to young Vesper's dreams of trekking to the Citadel for a better life, yet also bringing forth unforeseeable dangers with the secrets that these strangers carry. Vesper, being a European-made film with some American sensibilities, feels as if it is science fiction for the art house crowd. While it is chock full of astonishing VFX work, both CGI and practical, none of it feels over the top or showy, like in most studio genre efforts. Rather, all of the visuals feel camouflaged, seamlessly blending into this brilliantly rendered world. And just like the VFX, the film itself is extremely understated, operating in a quiet, low-key way that will confuse viewers who are looking for a bombastic, action-packed sci-fi piece. And in that way, I don't think that Vesper is going to be the easiest sell for general audiences. Though I hope that people who are tired of IPs and looking for something bracingly original will seek it out. I think the environmentally conscious story is certainly compelling to get viewers on board, with a script that does a fantastic job of explaining the vast mythos of this world in an easy to understand way. There were so many questions that I had at the beginning of Vesper, mostly revolving around the rules of this world, and our writer-directors miraculously are able to answer a lot of them. Slowly by surely, like peeling back an onion to reveal a new piece closer to the core. I must say though that while I do think there are so many fascinating concepts in this film, and most of them I did have a grasp on, but they are not fully fleshed out. I feel like this is a world that is worthy of being further explored, and with this 2-hour runtime, we have only just scratched the surface. I have heard word that some critics found the movie to be emotionally hollow, and some who have said that this is merely just another young adult dystopian movie, and I could not disagree with both of those sentiments more. The film rides or dies on our young protagonist Vesper, and she is marvelously brought to life by Rafaela Chapman. This androgynous, tough as nails, wise beyond her years character, and the relationship she has with her father is a complicated one and also serves as the emotional crux of the film. In fact, the doting bond between children and their parents is examined at length and in a very intriguing way here. But that unwavering connection between Vesper and her father really allowed me to become emotionally invested in these characters and this film. And as for people saying this is just another young adult dystopian movie, I'm not sure what movie they were watching. Because even though it stars a 13-year-old protagonist in a dystopian world, its similarities to the once booming, oversaturated YA craze of blockbusters ends there. This is a very mature, slow burn, heady piece of science fiction that is much more in line with Guillermo del Toro's Pan's Labyrinth or the works of David Cronenberg than the Maze Runner or Divergent franchises. If I have any qualms with Vesper, it's that this isn't the most rewatchable of films. There's not a lot here that would make me want to come back for more, unless the story was continued in future installments. The overall mood of the movie is somber and grim, with very little uplifting moments. And while I do appreciate the slow burn that I've previously mentioned, there were a few moments here that seemed to saunter along at a tedious pace. So while I was captivated by Vesper's story and visuals, I can't say that I necessarily enjoyed my time with it. Even so, I recommend this movie to all of my viewers, and I hope it is discovered by as big of an audience as possible. This is independent filmmaking on a massive scale that has taken advantage of every cent of its budget and is so passionately and lovingly crafted by its creators, who are attempting to bring us something on the silver screen we have never seen before. And how often can you say those things about a film nowadays? So I will be giving Vesper 3.75 seedlings out of 5. A truly original sci-fi tale with astounding visual effects and a captivating mythos. While its gloomy mood and quiet slow burn approach doesn't make for the most enjoyable of watches, it's worth checking out on its ingenuity and ambition alone. Thank you so much for watching Lost in the Reel. What are your thoughts on Vesper? Will you be checking it out this weekend? And what are some of your favorite hidden gem science fiction films? Sound off in the comment section down below. And until next time, my friends, take care.